You mentioned something to me while we're out before we got in here. You said there's a point that you were thinking about quitting music.
No, for sure.
Why?
I just be feeling played when I don't be getting invited to certain. Like that really, like it made me angry at times. Though I am what they don't see though, man. I'm like a rose in the concrete. Like I know I'm a gift. I know I'm a gift, and like, cause I be like, now I gotta show you that I am that.
First thing first, I still listen to Yungeen Ace. I rock with Yungeen Ace. My current favorite song by Yungeen Ace is Mama Tears. I actually think Mama Tears, along with a couple other songs, should be bigger than what they are, but for some reason they're not. Yungeen Ace's tour was canceled, while everybody was on tour. Youngboy was on tour, Playboy Cardi and all them were on tour, Chris Brown and them was on tour, whatever. And I've been noticing Yungeen Ace has been talking about quitting music. In his new song, Hearing Voices, it's on the newest album, the deluxe, I Am What They Don't See. He pretty much hinted at giving up music after 3 more albums. Why do y'all think? I have a theory why I believe Yungeen Ace's career is probably not where he believes it should be. This is already public information. Obviously, with the whole Julio shit, obviously they had a history. My theory is the beef with Julio, him capitalizing off of Julio, and this is public information already. When Julio passed away, Yungeen Ace dropped a song. He went on Instagram and posted, video dropping at 6. And again, this isn't no police shit, because this is literally on Instagram. Like this was on Instagram for how long? This ain't nothing nobody doesn't know. Nothing that's not documented out there already. He dropped that song, and then he had the Many Men song, in one of our favorite lines on the Many Men song. It was a business move, as you may say. He said it in the DJ Academics interview. Again, this is all documented.
First song we saw instantly go crazy.
Do it.
Let's do it. When'd you record that?
It's all about capitalizing off the moment.
When I saw that, I was like, okay, whatever. That's really that's not even my type of Yungeen Ace. I don't really like that. What was it? Game Over or Do It? One of those songs that wasn't really like the Do It song really wasn't for me. Maybe I got to listen to it again. But I think fans, the supporters, the fans, whatever you want to call them, they gravitated to that Yungeen Ace. Not saying Yungeen Ace hasn't dropped, gangsta classics and shit. He's from the hood. He's from the streets. But I think people like me, we rock, I rock with, Back Like I Never Left. And there's another song where it dropped during COVID. He said, I'm Corona. I'm the reason they don't come outside. Some shit like, I think it's called 420, some song like that. Like he has hood, like turn up gangster classics that I do like. Don't get me wrong. And Murder Ray Rising, that was my favorite when I first started listening to Yungeen Ace. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was tough. I fuck with that. Still fuck with it. I think fans gravitated to that more than the other song. When I first heard Mama Tears, I was listening to, I'm like, bro, this shit is tough. I ain't let it up. I ain't make it easy for my opponent. I swear I'm the hardest. I'm not a regular artist. How dare you can put me in the same boat to all these, And I truly believe he has a good catalog. Like I wrote these things down. He got songs like Ain't Promised, Waste No Time. In Waste No Time, he literally said, I'm so numb to this shit, I don't even shed tears when I cry. No Glory, Biggie and Pac. That's another favorite of mine. I literally Biggie and Pac is a banger. He got songs. The Forgotten Star tape, the Life of Betrayal 2 times. That's probably, I got 3 straight hits on there, in my opinion. You got Trenches, you got All In, and you got Wish Death on Me, and he got that song with G Herbo that I fuck with. So there's no reason like the songs I just named. Mama Tears. Mama Tears is a beautiful ass song. Like I said, I just don't think the music video really went. Like the music video was too basic. Like, I don't know, like directing or whatever. I don't know the situation. I just think he probably should have had, I can't say should have had his mom in the video, because I think I saw something how he tries to keep his mom on a low profile. So I can't say that part. But or maybe a woman playing something like, I don't know, like it just didn't go together. It was just outside. I think it was a Maybach. I don't know. It was a fancy car, diamond watch. It just didn't go. I swear I'm the hardest. I'm not a regular artist. How dare you put me in the same category as all these? It should have been you in the studio going hard. Like, just like real movie shit. I really, Mama Tears is a banger, bro. I don't know how that is. I don't know if that, maybe I got to do more research. I don't know if that charted. Fuck if it charted. I don't like, It's just not talked about enough. I don't know why Mama Tears by Yungeen Ace is not talked about enough. That song is beautiful. So Mama Tears is number one. The Ain't Promised and Waste No Time. Those are on the newest project, the newest album. Mama Tears is on an old, I don't think that was an album. I think that was a mixtape, Forgotten Star. No Glory and Biggie and Pac. There's more, but those are just the ones that I really had to write down. There's more, but those are the main ones I had to write down. Especially that Mama Tears and Biggie and Pac. I'm like, oh, and there's another one too. It's called Under the Streetlights. You know, you got In Therapy Session 2 was a hit. I don't understand why, because even in Mama Tears, he said, I'm overdue for a hit. I'ma be honest. They overlook a nigga like me. Let's be honest. He's telling you in the songs like, bro, I'm overdue for a hit. Cause let's be real, number wise, like he's doing, like, you know, he's on YouTube, he gonna get for him, some songs don't get a million right away. It takes a while for it to get to a million. For the average rapper, he has fantastic numbers for the average rapper. But for the category and mainstream that he's been in, and we haven't seen, like, that's why he's telling you I'm overdue for a hit. I'm overdue for a song to be charting on Apple Music. I'm overdue for something. I'm overdue for a tour to be packed out. Like, I'm overdue for all this shit. He's telling you. He literally says it in Mama Tears. This isn't my opinion. This is what he said. Go look up the lyrics. I personally, just to get back, I honestly think these good songs are lost because of the beef. Because he dropped, I think, what's that song? Not My Problem. That shit was trending on YouTube. I don't think he had a song that was trending on YouTube for a great minute. But when he dropped that, that's what everybody was waiting on. When he posted that on his Instagram, everybody was on that. So now when he didn't drop, he probably like, damn, I don't want to only get a song that's bubbling and shit just off of that. You know what I mean? That's probably what he was thinking. I would love to sit down with Yungeen Ace and talk. I'm trying to step into that lane. I can't afford anything of what these rappers would charge and shit like that. So that's why I really don't, really pursue it like that. But I genuinely fuck with his music. Genuinely fuck with his story. Shot 8 times to his body. He's the only one survived. There's literally in the song in Biggie and Pac, he literally said, "My brother died and I blew up. How the fuck is that perfect timing?" Like, bro, when you're saying stuff like that, I'm like, bro, and he knows how to melodize. I'm like, yeah, bro. Because when I first seen Yungeen Ace on Instagram, he was laying in the hospital bed, a shot to my body's not with my brother's heart broke. Like, he actually knows how to. I like when rappers can actually melodize and shit. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I like to hear the upbeat music too. I'm a hard person to make music for. I ain't gonna lie, but that's another subject. But like I said, the main reason why I think Yungeen Ace has been talking about quitting music, his tour got canceled due to low ticket sales, and all this other stuff is because the beef. People only looked at him for all the songs dissing Fulio, dissing, or like all. I honestly think that's why his music, like these good songs I just named, I honestly think that's why they're overlooked. They get lost. I believe personally that the beef shit, it put eyes on Yungeen Ace, but it was just for the moment. That was just a career thing for the moment, a career move for that particular moment. You know what I mean? That's why they're overlooking all these good songs. There's so many good songs Yungeen Ace has, but they're not getting the same attention as any beef songs. I think once your beef songs are the main focal point of your career, then there's a problem. Because he's been talking about literally like, bruh, like, I got 3 more albums before I disappear. You know what I'm saying? They overlook a nigga like me. Let's be honest. I'm overdue for a hit. Let's be honest. He is well overdue. I think the song that was closest to being a real hit was probably that She Different. And honestly, I didn't really like Huncho's part on it. No, I like Huncho 48 Laws of Power. That's my shit. But the closest song to being a hit was probably that She Different, really. If I'm being honest, that's the closest song that's came to being a hit as far as seeing everybody freaking over. Everybody was going crazy over it. I don't know what it like. I just think, again, just to sum everything up, I honestly believe the beef shit, capitalizing off the beef, put eyes on him, but for that moment, because now that's all people expect from him. That's all this other good music gets lost because of that shit. So that's why I say what I say. Like, bro, the beef shit, like, It's different if both of y'all really don't need to do that. Y'all, it's actually a real beef there, and it's not just let's do this beef to get people listening to our music. That's different, you know what I'm saying? But it's just that situation was probably obviously a real beef, but now it's like, all right, I'm gonna drop this song. I know it's gonna go crazy. I put my heart into this song. I mean what I say. I say what I mean. But you got to remember, tomorrow, the next day, that's why I think personally, that's why because he dropped the tour announcement when Young Boy, Chris Brown, and everybody was on tour. Not everybody, but certain high level artists, even though Chris Brown's R&B singer, were on tour. Everybody in the comment section was like, bro, bad timing. We not going. That was on his ass in the comments. Like, that shit hurt me when I saw that shit. You know what I'm saying? They did that with Lil Baby too. That's my opinion. He has good songs, and this isn't even all. This is just what I wrote down. There's so much more I could have wrote down. Good ass songs Yungeen Ace has. You know what I mean? That all in all, he performs that all in all on stage. What? Y'all remember all in all? We were just down to all my niggas flexing. All in all, man, they feel like would be a threat. All in all. Y'all remember that? That is a good ass song, but it's lost. That was a great song, but it's lost because of certain shit. Even though that's an older song, but I'm just saying, like, No Glory, Hearing Voices, Biggie and Pac, Mama Tears, Ain't Promised. They don't get the same attention as the Do It's or the My Problem, whatever the name of that song is, because again, it's surrounding the beef. Everybody wants to hear, oh, he dissed him, he said this, he said that. It's just unfortunate, man. That's what I think. I think Yungeen Ace drops good music, but it gets lost because all the fans want to keep hearing him talk about the beef shit. The beef shit makes all the rest of his music disappear, and that's unfortunate. Make sure to like, share, subscribe if you're new, and comment if you agree. Bad Time signing out. Peace.